Greetings, everyone. This is Necilia here, coming in with a reading that I pulled on the full moon, which was maybe a couple of days ago. Um, but also, this reading is going to speak to the energy of the 24/24 portal, which is all four portals anyway, all day every day of April. We are literally in a live portal. So this easily manifestation time that we're in right now, and being very aware of our emotional state, uh, pulling up some things that need to be released. And when this card, came out, right? This is the one, it didn't come out, I pulled it in particular for the full moon in Scorpio. And it says it's time to release negativity. And I thought that was perfect because I was like, okay, yes, full moon, got to let go of some things, got to adjust some things, got to acknowledge that we got to let it go and release and all of this. But I thought it was more of a physical thing, but this is more of a thought thing. You are releasing and letting go of the thought patterns that don't align with you, right? So I'm going to tell you an incident that happened with my son. My oldest son just turned 14 on April 8th. And, I guess he's starting to feel like a grown man, stepping into himself, right? And he expressed himself to me, and it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit what he said, but he had to express himself because it was the way he was feeling, which is very important. You should be allowed to express yourself in the most respectful manner. But of course, he's an Aries, so he, it's like a bottle up thing, and then he implodes. So, because he's a very mild-mannered person. So, I had to release the thought patterns that I had about the situation, the negative thought patterns that I had about what we were going through, and just realize that he's 18, he's growing up, and he's going to have his own thoughts. He's always had his own thoughts, but the ability to express them the way he wanted to, he didn't feel like he could until he turned 18. I think most children are like that. So me letting go of the negative pattern that I would have normally taken when I felt my feelings were hurt or anger or upset and disappointment, I had to roll those back and really I had to release all the emotions around it and then look at the person. Look at my son as a human, not as my son a possession. So it's more to the story, but that's his business. And I'm just trying to let you know that some of the things we have to release are thoughts. It's not the thoughts lead to the action, but it's the thoughts that we have to release that get us to those actions that just don't serve our highest good. So I pulled the energy deck. Now, the energy oracle, I'm sorry about the shadows. I'm at my window and the sun is just doing her thing. So this reading was about first getting the energy of the of what we're in right now, this cycle that we're in. But Spirit kept saying pull more cards. And I'm like, but I normally pull other cards too. But Spirit said, nope, these are more important. So I stuck with the energy oracle this time around and then pulled the moon magic and of course a manifestation card. So the first card that came out with the energy right now is action, energizing effort, and a willingness to work. Okay? So this is about concerted action directed towards your goals. And I think this is perfect because with Jupiter coming around, very expansive energy, manifestation energy, big energy, right? You can grab hold of that energy and start to manifest things that you need. But it's action. You got to move. You can't just have the thought. You got to move. You got to, like, you've had the time to plan, right? You've been working really hard, right? But those efforts that you are taking in life to get to whatever goal it is that you need to get to, you got to move with it. You can't just have thoughts anymore. I know, because I get stuck in my head all the time because I'm a Libra. So I have this air energy where you know, it's always in my thoughts. But you have to actually move in order to make it an action. You have to manifest it, right? So then the third chakra, you can't make it up because that's the solar plexus energy, right? That's the energy of action, of movement, of power, right? The third chakra is Archangel Shamiel, and it says emotions of desire, life force energy. So this is still, yes, that life force energy, that moving forward energy, that action energy, right? Your third chakra is about your confidence, right? Your self-confidence, your power, your purposefulness, right? Your focus on this action of moving forward. So that's the energy of our full moon in Scorpio, but also our Jupiter energy, right? Because Jupiter's here to assist you with this. So you move forward with that. Now, also, we're in the Mercury retrograde, so you might feel like things are kind of slow. But remember, all you have to do is plan so that when you get that prompt to move forward, you go forward with gusto. You move forward with really quick actions because you've already made the plans. So you have your root chakra that came out after the power chakra. So there's something that we need to, I guess, look at here when it comes down to trusting that we're moving forward in the right place at the right time with the right thinking and behavior, right? So we use our root chakra to build trust, to feel safe, to feel secure in what our thoughts are. Archangel Michael, stability and security. So this is at the base of the spine, not in the solar plexus area. Like this one, he's holding the orb here. This one is holding the orb. It's down here, near your root, right? Your root chakra at the base of your spine. And this is about, so I think in order to move forward, right, and to have this quick action, right, this focused action, focused energy, we definitely have to build a strong foundation, right? And that foundation starts with your earth and your root chakra, your super root and your root, okay? And having that trust in knowing that whatever challenges that you have, you will be able to take action and move forward on your path. You will be able to take action because you're going to trust. You're not going to start negative self-talk. Let go of that. Release the negative self-talk. Release the negative thought patterns. Right? So then, it was 6 cards. I was just like, really? Like, we doing this? So, I saw this as, this is where we need to go, right? This is where the energy that we're in, where we need to go. This is the energy that tells us how to get there. So these are the energies, right? You got your action, your power, focused energy, your trust. Once again, focused energy because you're focusing on stability and security. These cards going to tell you how to get there or what to do or how to, I guess, pull in your emotions about it. So you got to have some patience, right? Because you're feeling this. You have some anxiety, some apprehension, right? So you got to have some patience with yourself. You must have patience with yourself. You must have patience that Mercury retrograde will go. This moon is about letting go of some things, right? You got to let go of those things. You must have, what does it say? A peaceful presence. Letting go of desperation. Desperation and anxiety. That's what you're banking in right now. But you got to have patience, right? Stillness, meditation, slowness, quietness, quiet time, quiet hours, patience. Do other things. Tap into your creative. Tap into what goes between these two, right? What goes between your third chakra and your first chakra? Your second chakra, which is your sacral energy. Go into that emotional state and be creative until you overcome and you feel the energy of the action, right? Keep pursuing your goals, but do it in a patient way. Do it in a way that is creative. Quiet yourself. Keep still. Be silent. Because I'm going to tell you something now. When you're not still and silent, when you don't take the time to do that and carve that time out in your life, you get sick. And I know this for a fact. I watched one girlfriend. Woo, Lord. She run around. To the point where her body broke down and she just got sick. She run around for a job. I mean, just, oh my goodness. Traveling, doing all these things for her job and her work, right? And then she comes back and she does all these other things for her community and all these other things with her children and all these things to the point where her body broke down, right? So let's just look at this card, anxiety, for a minute, because this is some of the energy that we can sit in, that worry and that distress, right? We don't want to be in a worry or distress. We don't want to feel discomfort. We don't want to feel frustration, right? But the only way you can get out of that type of energy is to relax and be patient. Right? Relax and be patient. Because some of this energy, especially with Jupiter, like however you're feeling right now, Jupiter's going to expand that. It's going to make it bigger and larger, right? So if you're feeling anxiety, depression, worry, distress, it's going to expand that. It's going to make it more. If you're feeling patient, you'll have more patience. You'll have more quiet time. You'll find those spaces. They'll come to you, actually. If you're seeking it, they'll come to you. So that way you can relax until this time comes again. And it's coming because Mercury will be out of retrograde, right? So then we have happy family. And I really thought this card was just for me. Because the day, of course, that I pulled the card was the full moon. So, and that was the day that me and my son kind of had our little scratch. So, closeness, fun, and caring. This rainbow over this happy family portends a time of joy and celebration. Close connections are available, so don't overlook the fun and frivolity that a friend or family experience can bring, right? Keep it up. So, my thing is, I took this card for me to mean keep my family happy. Even when we're going through the negative stuff, I have to be that anchor that says, okay, no, we love each other. We're gonna just move forward. We're not gonna worry about what we're going through right now. Let's just love on each other, right? And I think it's important to celebrate the good times. My son is running in the pin relays this weekend. I'm hoping that he does very well for himself and for his team. And I'm hoping everybody takes time to spend some time with their family and friends and in this time, in this energy that we're in right now. But when you do it, you got to approach it really good, because if you're not in a good place with your family, you got to work out those hostilities, right? You got some fences that you need to mend, as it says, and communication and patience may be called for here, right? They say the real healing starts when you choose to become your own loving parent, your own. So when you choose to extend your love out, even within yourself, right? You can just let go of some of that negative thinking and karma and all the things that travel with families in this lifetime. And families are friends as well. So, and I like the 4, because the 4 to me is like foundation. You're building a strong foundation with your family. So I really love the number 4 for this card. So it looks like we're just being asked to release and let go and trust and move forward. And we're getting a lot of messages here. But that's the energy we're in. The Moon Magic prompt for the new moon. It says new moon for this card. I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. So why not just start fresh? It's April. It's the beginning of the astrological zodiac signs, right? Aries, fresh starts, new beginnings. And why not start with a concerted, focused action on something that you're trying to manifest and bring forward, not only for the betterment of yourself, but for the entire human collective. Then, of course, I pulled one of my cards, Happy Light Being. You can go to my website and pick these up. Wonderful manifestation affirmations. I choose to manifest my reality. Manifest your reality. Let go of things that no longer serve you. They don't serve you anymore. They don't do you any good. So affirm and attune to this moon. It's so funny because the attunement to this moon, the moon that we just had, full moon in Scorpio, is emote. It's better all out than in. So for him to express himself to me and let it out, don't keep it in, because if you keep it in, you're just going to blow up. Because grudges, they say, are toxic. So let it go. End an argument, right? Stop living in fear and live fully in joy. So work on that shadow energy, right? Work on that anxiety. Work on all that depression and things that we're going through. Practice patience. Pack a bag of patience every day. And breathe. The way you can do that is just breathing. Breathing techniques really help with that. And I hope that this reading helped you in some way. And I hope that it brings you some clarity, some clarity for your life. I know it brought me a lot of clarity, so hopefully you can look at the situations in your life and it will bring you the same thing. I think that's it for now. They're cutting grass outside, so you might hear some noise in the background. So I'm going to try to end this now. And I think I'm going to come back with some self-care prompts because, it's kind of rough right now. It's kind of, we're feeling kind of agitated and a little frustrated a little bit. So I think some self-care prompts will help us kind of navigate through this energy right now. So everybody, please, please, please take time. I found my plaque. I couldn't find it because I put a bunch of crystals in the back of it. I put crystals in here sometimes. So I couldn't find it. But take time to do what makes your soul happy, right? Be happy, be light, be love. Namaste, Necilia.